You know, looking back, I could have done all this at the end of the previous video. Like, just did everything at once instead of splitting it into 2 videos. But ultimately, that's not how it played out. Because you know me, I like to do everything at once. Like, I don't want to cut in the middle of doing something and then continue it in the next one. I like to do everything at once and then move on. But unfortunately, that's kind of what I did here. Not really, but kinda. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm going to get these goddess cubes, and then I'm gonna go actually get something from Skyloft. Something that I can't believe I forgot I haven't done yet. Not like a side quest, it's just getting an item and upgrading it. And I'm doing this first so I can upgrade this as well while I'm there. And then we'll actually continue with the story. You know, getting the water. You know, I don't know what's with this portal here sometimes. Sometimes I fly here, I'm right there, and it takes a long time for me to actually enter. I don't know what's wrong with it. So how's everyone out there doing? But yeah, I really should have just like done all this in one video. Everything I did last time and this one. All that we're about to do. Which honestly isn't much. But who knows, maybe this will actually take me a nice long time. Depends on if I mess up or not. I mean, hey, I don't mess up. I don't want to say I don't, but I didn't mess up on the trials, but who knows, maybe this is where I mess up on. You got the small bomb bag, not a, but the small bomb bag. So there's another one. There's another one over here. Not a bomb bag, but another goddess cube chest. That is the island, right? No, it's the one even further. It's that one. But yeah, I can't believe, you know, I did the entire last video, and I totally forgot that I didn't get this item yet from Skyloft. Last time we did the Eldin trial, and then we just moved forward. I can't believe I actually forgot that there's an item available for me to get and upgrade, and I didn't do it. You got a piece of ass, a piece of heart. Well, it's a good thing I remembered to do it now, because this item is going to be really helpful for what we're about to do. And I mean really helpful. And it's especially helpful if you can actually upgrade it, which thankfully I can, due to how greedy I am, and always picking up so many items. But unfortunately I don't have just enough to do 2. You'll see what I mean. Which is okay, we'll get that done the one after next time. Because next time we'll be doing the dungeon. So I'll continue with the item stuff next time, like the one after that. So, back to Skyloft we go. But yeah, yeah, this one might be a shorter one compared to the other stuff I put out. Because, you know, some of my Skyward Sword ones, some of them are like an hour long, over an hour long. And then some of them are shorter in comparison, only like 30 minutes long. I think that was the last one. The previous one. That was like half an hour-ish long. So, I truly could have just done all this at once. But I decided to split it into 2 videos. You know, it's not like content leading up to the Ancient Cistern long. Because remember, that was my initial plan to do all that in one video. And ultimately, I decided last minute not to. So the reason I got this one first is because, as you can see, I already have a large bomb bag here, and I have 2 small ones. So let's upgrade this. You know what? Let's upgrade this one, because that one we got from the goddess cube. The goddess cube. You know, keep that one whole. Keep that one small. Keep that one a small bomb bag as it is, and I'll make room for 2. I can't believe I actually forgot to do this last time. It's come to this guy and buy a quiver. A small quiver. Dude, you're blocking the camera. You can now carry 5 extra arrows. Sheesh. 150 rupees for only 5 arrows? It's a deal so bad, I want another one! Thank you, that's a better camera angle. Alright, let's upgrade them.
Hey!
Alright. So upgrade one of these. Actually, I should upgrade these ones first. Do I need ornamental skulls? No, I don't. Yes!
Okay!
Here you go. You upgraded to the medium quiver. With this, you can carry 10 extra arrows. You know, I don't know exactly how that works. Because, you know, how exactly would you upgrade this and, like, expand the, you know, the diameter to fit more arrows? Because you're clearly not upgrading the length. You know, there's not extra arrows stacked on top of the other. But whatever. Here you go. You upgraded to the large quiver. This one's my favorite out of the upgrades because it has my favorite color on it. Unfortunately, you know, I kind of can't, this is what I was saying, I can't upgrade a second one. Not yet, because I don't have enough monster horns. But, don't worry, the next dungeon that we're going to do next time, we'll get plenty of monster horns in that one. As long as you use the whip, which is what I'm going to do. So, we'll get that upgraded next time. Or actually, the one after next time. Because next time is the dungeon, and then the one after that, I'll be doing the upgrades. Alright, let's organize some of our items here. So, small will go here. This one will go here. Yeah, I'll take... do I need this? Put this back. We actually don't need this one for now. It'll come in handy later on for something that, well, for something that's gonna come up later on. Like, that'll be handy, that'll be helpful, but, you know, we haven't reached that yet. So I'll stick with this. More bombs is nice, more arrows is nice, hearts, rupees, and an empty bottle. Alright, now let's continue with the actual story. So remember last time we needed to get a big container of water? You know, we need to quench that thing's thirst, that frog's thirst. Well, we need to go to Farron for that. We need to hydrate that frog. Are you people out there, like you guys, making sure you're hydrated? You're staying hydrated? Be sure to drink water. You know? Be sure to drink enough water. You don't want to drink too much, though. You know, you don't want to overdo it. Too much of anything is bad. So yeah, too much water is bad. Make sure you're drinking a healthy amount. You know, making sure you're drinking enough and drinking a healthy amount. You don't want to overdo it, because that's bad. You know, that's actually a problem with me. I try my best to stay as hydrated as I can, like drink enough water. But sometimes me drinking enough still doesn't result to enough. Like, me drinking more doesn't result to being enough. To the point I actually need some sort of medication to help me because I don't drink enough water. It's not really medication, it's more of an aid to make sure I'm really hydrated, like I mix it with my water to drink. But, you know, that's not important. Ah, it's you! Tell me, are you mastering the power that dwells within your sword? Yeah, kinda. Oh, you wish to borrow my water basin? Very well. I have recovered, and I have no intention of having to soak in it again soon. Be gone with it. It's yours to use as you please. Thank you, thank you. You're very kind. To transport the water dragon's basin to the volcano, you will need to enlist the service of that transport robot. Shall I send word to him? I want to show this reaction. Master, unless you plan to carry the tub on your back, now is not the time to be picky about who will help you. I will call for the robot. She calls for him regardless of what option you choose. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Even the music stops. Mistress Fi, my apologies for keeping you waiting. Waiting? You must be able to move, like, beyond light speed. If you got from Skyloft to here in, like, 2.5 seconds. This dude said waiting. As usual, I shall await you in the skies above. That's not easy to read, especially not for me. And also, look at that. There's a big open area in the ceiling here. We never do really get to see it. You know, the camera doesn't really allow us to see it. But, looks nice. Hey, thanks. Return the basin to me when you finished with it. When you... Not finished. There's no ED there. When you finish with it. There is no rush, though. It's yours to do as you please. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, now we can go back to Eldin. We can go to Eldin with our newly upgraded quiver, which is going to be really helpful. I still can't believe I forgot to do this last time. I swear I thought I did. But maybe that's because of my practice file. I got them upgraded on there. You know, speaking of my practice file, so here's a quick little story of what happened today. So, you know, today I finished all my schoolwork, you know, stuff that I've been putting off for quite a while because, you know, I just didn't want to do it. There was a lot of reading involved. So today I just got all of it done. And I made myself a deal. You know what, let me enter Eldin first before I continue. This is the entrance to the volcano. I better get there before Master Shorty Pants. Alright, that was easy. Let me just select the bird statue, head to the dungeon and get it done. That was quick. Wait, what? It didn't let me choose which bird statue. Hey, what gives? What's going on? I almost blew a rotor trying to slow myself during that descent. Anyways, this is where you wanted the water, right? What? The summit? Why didn't you say so from the start? I don't want to carry this thing back to the sky. It's heavy. This place is swarming with monsters. I'm not gonna say all that stuff that he says, that robotic sounds. I bust up enemies like a junkyard wrecker. Wrecker. This ain't no, like, record deal. Too bad I've got my mitts full with this basin. Well, you can always put it down, fight, and then pick it back up. Hey, Master Shorty Pants, since we came all this way, let's play a little game called Protect the Robot. Here's how it works. I'll follow you up the volcano, and you make sure nothing touches me. Got it? Good! Your job is simple. You make sure none of those monsters lays a claw on me. Not one claw. Alright, so we have to escort this guy all the way up to the mountain summit. The Volcano Summit. You know, we have to protect his shiny metal ass all the way up this volcano. So see, this is why I said the quiver is really helpful, because the bow is really helpful here, especially if you have it fully upgraded. Now you can't go that way, but why would you? You know, that path is dangerous. And this path is actually quicker, especially if you actually opened up the shortcut, you know, blowing up the wall here. And luckily they're very generous with arrows here. So back to the story, like, I got all my schoolwork done today, and I made myself a deal. Ooh, look at that. Some ladybugs. And also, it's best for you to snipe out any enemies from, like, as far back as you can. Like that. Just to make your path a little safer. So yeah, I did all my schoolwork today. I made myself a deal. Like, I'm not gonna game, no matter how much I want to. I'm not gonna game until I get all my work done. And once I'm done all my work, I can game as much as I want. I can game the day away. And that's exactly what I did. So I finished all my work. Oof! A crotch shot. That must have hurt. What a painful experience to be your last before you die. Hey, thanks for the arrow. So, I finished all my work and I gamed the rest of the day away. And what did I play? Skyward Sword. I was practicing on my practice file. You know, I was practicing the dungeon. I wasn't trying to talk to you. Cause this dungeon, I do get a little bit confused on this dungeon. You know, it's not as confusing as say the sand ship. You know, Ancient Cistern was pretty straightforward. As long as you knew what you were doing. If you knew what you were doing in the Ancient Cistern, then it's pretty linear. Unlike the sand ship, though. Alright, you want to see how powerful this bow is? Once it's fully upgraded, one of these guys only takes 3 arrows to kill. And you don't even have to draw it all the way back, too. As long as you hit the enemy with the arrow. But yeah, the sand ship, that's a pretty confusing dungeon. Like, I even practiced it before I recorded it. And even then, I still got confused when actually doing it. When actually recording it. You even saw I messed up one time. You know, stuff like the Ancient Cistern I'm not that confused on. Like, I know what to do there, so it's pretty straightforward, pretty linear. I mean, oh my god, robot, you are messing up my camera. But yeah, something like the sand ship, I knew what I had to do, but even I still got confused. I forgot what I had to do sometimes. Now you want to be careful here, because they hide these enemies in pretty clever spots. Some spots that you can easily miss. Kind of like here. The angle that these platforms are in, you kind of can't see these guys. Hey, don't you attack him. Attack me instead, not him. You guys didn't drop anything down there, did you? Just a heart. I don't need that. See, they're already shooting at me. But yeah, I messed up here because I actually forgot where some of them were, so they actually got the robot damaged. Which, if that happens, you get sent all the way back to the beginning. But it's not a big deal because all the enemies you killed along the way, they stay dead. So it's just a matter of coming back all the way up here. And thankfully they're kind of generous with the hitboxes of the enemies. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You know, you don't have to actually dead on hit the enemies. Ooh, kind of glad I fell off. But yeah, like the hitboxes, they're a little bit generous with it. Like you saw some of my shots, I didn't hit them dead on. I hit slightly off, and it still counted. So thankfully, they're a little generous with the hitboxes. But yeah, a dungeon like the Ancient Cistern is a little confusing. I was actually talking with someone who never played this game before, and you know they actually got stuck on the sand ship until they had to look up a guide because they didn't know. You know, you had to shoot through the ceiling in one of the rooms. You know, it's their first time playing the game. I'll take that. So the one we killed earlier had a wooden shield. The ones with metal shields have more HP. Dang, that one's in the shoulder. Ooh, that was a thigh. So the ones with metal shields take 5 arrows to kill, which is still pretty good. But yeah, this next dungeon coming up doesn't confuse me all that much. You know, there are some moments where I get slightly confused, but it's not that big a deal, especially compared to the sand ship. And this is why having the quiver upgraded is nice too. There's actually another one hidden over here, so be careful of that. I could go and fight that guy, but I got arrows. You actually can't see me when I'm right in front of you? You must have some pretty poor vision. Come on, right in the face. Right in the face for this one. Yeah, that must have hurt. And since it's now safe and enemy-less, let's see what's in here. More rupees. All that for 5 rupees. Eldin ore, I'll take as well. An Eldin roller. I don't think I need these anymore. Wait, don't go in the hot volcano. Move, man, I'm trying to catch a bug. Alright. Because he's a robot, he's heat resistant. Hey, make sure the water's not boiling. You know, we don't want the water to be boiling and evaporate. Even though there's a water source later on. So even if we do lose all the water, you can just like refill it there. Alright, you stay here while I deal with these two over here. No, I actually lost here before. Because one of them was attacking the robot. One of them was attacking Scrapper. While I was trying to fight the other one. So you want to keep an eye on both of them. Is it attacking the other one? It is. Like, is the other one attacking the robot, I should say. Attack me, not him. Can I get the tail? Can I get the tail? Yes, I can. Do not attack the robot. Come here. Get away from them. Thank you. Now, if I aimed better, one arrow should take down these guys. Ah, right in the eye. And that's about it. We're done. There's no more enemies. I tell you what though, I failed this so much as a kid. Especially when, at those two Lizalfos. But yeah, I probably could have just done all this in the last video. So what I could have been doing right now is the actual dungeon itself. Instead of essentially doing part 2 of one quest. 5 hearts. As if I needed that. Do I need any more bombs? No, I don't. Alright, we're gonna hydrate this frog now. Just like you all out there should remember to stay hydrated. Drink more water. Kinda like me, I need to drink more water. You want me to pour the water on this thing? Nope. Not, he didn't say thing. You want me to pour the water on this? No problem. Yummy! There, you're not all nice and hydrated now. Did you see that, Mistress Fi? What happened to the basin? If there's anything else I can do to be of assistance, just call me anytime. Hey, you need to return the basin! Oh well. The flames blocking your path have been fully extinguished. I recommend proceeding ahead. Hey man, what'd you think of that? You are something else, bud. There is nothing you cannot do. You go ahead on in. That's not easy to read, especially for me. So we have now unlocked our next dungeon, our 6th dungeon in this game. And we're gonna tackle that next time. But before that, let me actually see what's in these pots, because why not? Alright, now we're done. So I'm gonna end this off exactly the same as last time, only this time without flames. So next time, we are going to do the next dungeon. So, see you then.